Hey, what's up? This is Javero, aka Mr. Think Outside the Box, and I've got a lot of questions. I know a lot of people have contacted me on Facebook, in messages, on Twitter, and and left comments, and they wanted to know some more things. So I wanted to address some of the common questions I've got about Thailand and what to know about Thailand Part 2. So I got my iPhone here and gonna go through a few things. And first off, when I want to talk about shopping in Bangkok. So this is not when you're shopping in like Siam, Paragon, or anything. This is when you're shopping in the local markets, the night markets in Bangkok. When you're purchasing stuff, they're gonna tell you a price a lot higher than what actually they're willing to sell it for. And so, for example, I bought this New York Yankees hat. First, they were like. I think it was like 1,000 baht, right? They're like 1,000 baht. I'm like, come on, son, come on, man. They're like, okay, for you, I give you good price. Hold on, let me see. They're like 700 baht. I was like, come on, yo, seriously, you can't do no better than that. And then she's like, for you, my friend, you my friend, I give you good price for you, and they're punching in their calculator. And long story short, I ended up getting the hat for 350 baht. And so like that's the kind of differences. Normally you might get half off, but from the first price, you're definitely gonna go lower than what the first price. So that's a little bit about haggling, anywhere from like 50 to 70% off. Or 75% off a lot of times of their first original price. So that can save you a lot of money. And then if they're not willing to go, you just say, if you act like you're going to walk, they're like, okay. So just remember that. And then also, respect the king. In Thailand, they have a huge amount of respect for the king. Thai people absolutely love the current king right now. Right now it's 2012. It's May 2012, and so the current king, they absolutely love him, and even in the future, always show respect for the king, because you can actually, get thrown in jail, or bad stuff, and they really respect their king. So never disrespect the king, and just don't say. It's best just not to say anything about the king in Thailand. I'm so serious when talking about the king. When taking taxis, always make sure you get a meter put on so you get the best price. And then when you're taking tuk-tuks, make sure that you have a price negotiated before you go to certain places. And also be aware, late at night, they will try and, actually all during the day they'll try and jerk you, but even more late at night. But sometimes, you can find some really cool tuk-tuk guys that they'll take you to some cool places and, really hook you up. So just be aware of that. And, there's different areas in Bangkok too. People asking, where should I stay in Bangkok, and whatnot. For me, I stayed in the business district of Bangkok. It's actually the most expensive area in Bangkok. It's called the Sathon Silom area, and it's like the financial, a lot of the high rises and everything are in that area. A lot more money's in that kind of area, but they also have hostels. I stayed in a hostel while I was staying there, but I also did stay in a really really nice apartment a lot of the time that I was there too. So but you have different options, and they have some really cool. I stayed in the Fraser Suites when I was there, and specifically, and then also stayed in a hostel called Sapape, which is an absolutely amazing hostel. And then also We Bangkok, if you're looking for specific hostels in those areas. Those are all places that I stayed at. And then also, there's different areas called like Kosan Road area. And that's more of like your backpacker areas, and then just really kind of low budget, like kind of accommodations, and just backpacker style stuff. Is legendary. It's awesome over there though. I went over there. I actually did have one bad incident, my only bad incident in Thailand, but whatever, I won't talk about that. But Koh San Road is awesome. Can't recommend enough. Even if you're not a backpacker, go over there, check it out. Some awesome area. I'm actually gonna do a video. You know what I'm gonna do? I'll do a whole video on different areas, because I could go on and on about different areas. And then, oh yeah, also, do not get in a fight with Thais. You will get your ass whooped. I'm not gonna put the footage in this video, but I've got footage, and I'll tell you, I've seen it. Two younger kind of guys, whatever, thought they're all tough. They fight one guy, and then you're gonna have 30 guys dirty Thai guys coming in just whooping your ass. You're not gonna stand a chance. Do not fight Thais. They will whoop your ass, and they look out for each other. They will knock your ass out. Doesn't matter how big you are. So I'll give you that word, that in warning in advance. Do not fight Thais. They fight together. Oh yeah. I don't have to worry about this. I don't take drugs, so but do not take drugs in Thailand. It's really like, especially, and I'm talking like, especially if you're thinking about taking cocaine or anything like that, do not do it. I've heard just horrific stories about, getting thrown in jail and everything. They are a little more lenient with, weed, but still, I don't smoke weed, so I don't care, but it's still, I would not do that either, because they have some pretty strict penalties, and like it's just not worth it. Just drink, go have a good time, but stay away from drugs. It's like a pretty much no. Don't do it. Oh yeah, then how to get around town. Like, you got the SkyTrain, you can take around, taxis, tuk-tuks, you can walk in Bangkok. But then outside of Bangkok, I wouldn't rent a motorbike in Bangkok because it's just so busy and hectic, and there's so many ways to get around the city. But if you're outside of Bangkok, rent a motorbike, or buy a motorbike depending on how long you're there. Or if you have a bigger budget, you can get a car. But most people I know, just rent motorbikes, or you can take, the transportations that they have around, because public transportation or taxis or whatever in most places are really, really, really cheap. So, you can do that. Or they also have buses. I never took a bus, like public. Just because all the others were, buses are just dirt cheap, but like, the other options are, okay, massages. And so what really happens inside massage parlors? Are they all, happy endings and all that good stuff? Are some of them happy endings? Absolutely. Are some of them, but most of them, you'll find, they just really give you, massages in a lot of places, and some places don't do happy endings, at all. And they just really focus on the service. But if you're in, certain areas, they definitely do happy endings, and in certain areas or whatnot. And I can't comment if I've had one or not. My mother might be watching, but I'm just. Nah, you never know. Oh yeah, then like nightlife. Nightlife is crazy. If you want to go into like strip clubs and like, what do you call them? Like brothel type places, they have those type of places. And, for me, it's really not my thing. But I did like the nightlife. They have different types of nightlife areas. They have the RCA kind of area, which is a really cool area. Then you have, the Kosan road area, where it's just, backpackers and more party crazy. I find a lot of tourists. And then also you have just a lot of different I forgot this area, but it's you'll find a mixture of Thais and Europe and Westerners, and I'll put the name of the kind of area here because I totally forgot what they call it. But that's that. And then people have been asking me, how safe is Thailand? Is it dangerous? And like, do you have to worry about safety? I think this is like one of the biggest misconceptions. I literally feel like as safe as I've ever felt anywhere in the world has been Thailand. Generally speaking, most of the Buddhists are really, they're Buddhists, they're really relaxed, kind of people. And I couldn't say enough about Thailand's safety. Yes, you do have to still be aware of, as you are anywhere in the world, but generally speaking, I didn't really feel threatened at all in Thailand, or felt like I had to really watch out. I'd be more nervous, walking in some areas in Chicago. Not even. Definitely than I would be. Thailand, I can't say enough about its safety. Normally you'd have to be more worried about other tourists, other, kind of messing with you or doing, something late at night. But as a guy, you really have not much to worry about at all. Unless you're just being, a drunk idiot and just, kind of like looking for trouble, you really don't have too much to worry about. Thai people, generally speaking, are really cool, chill people, and, really ain't gonna start much with you, unless you go looking for trouble. And women, just be safe out there, watch your drinks, just like you would back home, whatever. And that's pretty much like, the advice I could give you. And, oh yeah, then like theft though, do watch your stuff. I did have, a few cameras stolen from me. But like I said, one was from someone from Switzerland. I got their passport number. I'm coming when I got the time and energy. I'm coming for you. But then the other one was stolen by a tuk-tuk guy. I don't like them tuk-tuk guys. But other than that, I mean, like safety and everything, no. But I mean, watch your stuff. Keep an eye on your stuff just like you would anywhere in the world. But that's it. Take care. And that's pretty much it. And then and just remember, your money does go far in Thailand, because I mean, I think an engineer in Thailand makes like $1,000 a month or something, and teachers make like $300-400 a month or something. But like I think English teachers make a little bit more. It just depends on salary. But I mean, your money does go quite a bit further in Thailand. I hope this video has helped you. If you have any additional questions, feel free to to ask me, and I'll get these questions answered for you. Come check me out on Facebook.com. On Facebook.com. Just come check me out on Facebook. And if you don't look crazy and you got a regular profile picture, I'll add you, and you can ask me questions there too if you want. But ask questions below so other people can see them and I can get those questions answered. And then also, this is Jabril, aka Mr. ThinkOutsideTheBox.com, and Jabril.com, and Jabril'sDream.com, which is a travel blog and whatnot. But I don't really do that too much, so do